Hello, little bees of our awesome hive. Um, I'm trying to do a quick reading tonight. I was gonna let the cards do their own thing, but I am gonna pick a spread because I just realized that Friday will start a new angel celebration. So happy birthday to the people born between the 21st and the 25th. Your guardian angel's name is IEZALEL. I hope I pronounce this right. The fifth cherub carries the union of the energies of Uranus and the Sun, and therefore carries in the consciousness of its protégé. I finally found the translation, the perfect translation for that one. It is protégé in French, anyways. It carries in its protégé a message of fidelity to others in order to let him know that he is not alone. The individual will have a desire for unity, union. Unity in our world is formed by our dual personality, masculine and feminine, and its fundamental desire, the one to unite with the other sex, to create a unity. Without it, all progression is impossible. All progress is impossible. This union creates order, harmony, and beauty. And that is amazing to me because the message of my tea tonight is, may you create peaceful harmony as your life's purpose. And the guardian angel of these 5 days, is pushing his proteges to the union that we create this order, harmony, and beauty. And the individual helped by by the Uranian impulses of this angel, his guardian, will be an agent at the service of the union of that which is superior with what which is inferior. It will be a fountain of love for all those around them. He could be a great unifier in all the areas: family, society, country, people, continents, races. So that's quite the guardian angel to have. Happy birthday to you guys. And if you would like to have the prayer to communicate directly to your guardian angel, please do not hesitate to let me know. You can reach me at onwithlouise@gmail.com. So again, happy birthday to you all. And that was taken from the book of Haziel about the guardian angels. So the reading I want to do tonight is what do I need to know? What do you need to know? So I'm going to take a sip here. Okay, so it will be a 5 cards spread. That should be easy, simple, and I'm going to try. Well, I try what I try, and then the universe has the message the universe wants to give me. So let's see how we go about this with who is going to be with us tonight, s'il vous plaît. Oopsie. Send Brigade money to show her cute face. Well, okay. We have a lot of energies already. S'il vous plaît, les anges. Oh, it's with us tonight. Jesus! Whoa! It is. I'm so humbled every time. This is so touching. I leave Mother Mary out because, you know, she would jump out all the time, and I kind of wanted to leave a chance to the other angel to accompany us in a way. So this talks about powerful message to come tonight. We're talking about, you know, us being pushed to create peaceful harmony as our life's purpose. In the message tonight, we have this angel wanting us talking about, again, harmony and unifying male and female energies. We have mother and son, and also father with Jesus, because according to the Trinity, he is God himself as well. Talks to us about forgiveness, compassion. He's a spiritual healer. He's a guide, as is Mother Mary. So, wow, I listened to a guidance today with from a French YouTuber I do follow, who is very much has great faith herself. Why am I talking to her about her? Because of spiritual healing, Mother Mary, and I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry about that. We have 17 and 18 following also. There could be something happening in the next couple of days. Oh, that's what she was saying. She was calling today Porta energy gate. So I don't know about all that. She often uses the days as with certain special dates as energy gate, talking about them being very powerful. I see very powerful energy here too tonight. So who knows? That energy gate was because it's May 23rd, of the year 23, being 555 if we add the numbers. But then if you do 2023, you have a 2 again. Okay, talking to us about the unity between male and female, or two energies, if we look at it that way. Who knows? Oh, and the goddess Gaia at the bottom of the deck, Mother Nature, the provider, the elements. So definite powerful energies, and I'm expecting quite the interesting message then tonight. I want to bring my spread back here because I just saw it and I was again trying to do a short message. I don't know how that's gonna happen. S'il vous plaît, what energy are we dealing here tonight? S'il vous plaît, les anges, get our beautiful hide. Hive. Why do I say hide? Is somebody hiding something from you? Obviously, you're going to find out. I have the feeling. We have the woman holding the heart. So to me, that speaks for itself. And we've had her come out several times. We have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, who is one of the 5 archangels I pray to every time before reading. So to guide us. You know what's funny is that I always have to read this prayer because I seem to always forget what everyone is for. Uriel is to guide us. I believe, you know what, let me just bring it up and let's look at it. Uriel in front of us for spirituality and light. So Uriel brings us spirituality and light, so guide us towards that. This is also the crown chakra, again, developing a lot of people growing, it feels, in the past few weeks and in the coming weeks anyways. There is a lot of people trying to open their spiritualities, their beliefs, their faith. Many of us seem to be challenged with that. Either challenged in the way that we are challenging ourselves, or put in situation by the universe and the angels to see that light. So good luck to us all with that one. I'm going to keep it out because it's truly the beautiful card. Oh, and we have the man holding the coin behind that. I didn't mean to bring that. I wanted to get a quick reading on the woman holding the heart because she comes out a lot. Number 44. Again, with the mirroring number and the unities of the divine masculine and divine feminine energy, in my opinion, or my belief, or my feeling. 44 could also be your age, if that means anything to you. Female dealing with family, love, or emotion. This woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely large heart in her hand. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity receptivity for love, or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You are an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. That does make me think of Mother Mary as well. We had Jesus and the energy of Mother Mary definitely strong tonight. This card could also indicate the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who is here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend a new love, interest, or friend coming your way. Well, that's the cool message. Okay, well, we're definitely wanting to talk about harmony and love and beautiful things for you guys in the coming weeks. Just to keep in mind that a reading, a guidance is good for a few weeks, maybe 3 to 6 months. It's unnecessary to listen to too many readings, because within that time frame you will tend to hear the same energies over and over and over. That's why I like to do different sprays and change the messages that I try to give, that I'm compelled or called or to give you, because otherwise we'll have a lot of the same thing over and over again, which will note, if you guys have watched some of the moon readings, you'll see that a lot of the messages have been recurring. So let's see, what do you need to know? We are going to use the everyday, is it the everyday witch, tarot for this. What do we need to know? What does I even need to know, s'il vous plaît? Oh, that wanted to come out. It's funny, that was in one of the last readings. The Three of Pentacles working together. Again, a lot of us are called to not work alone. Whatever it is, project you want to start, whatever project it is you are into, do remember that a lot of the things cannot be done alone. Look at that. Even the Five of Wands, there is arguing, but all these ladies are working alone. Even if Five of Wands tend to mean arguing, it feels to me that it was confirming that things need to be discussed. Do not make a long decision without having discussed things with your team. Okay, what is showing up in your present reality, s'il vous plaît? Nine of Swords. Okay, Nine of Swords tells me, look at this. She is waking up, she is sad, she's sitting on her bed, she's got, the Nine of Swords talks about, apologies, had to sip, talks about a tremendous amount of pain, of mental darkness, of loneliness, of just when you are at the end of your rope, your present reality is quite difficult. But look at the sun coming up. Look at the bird coming to sing to you, bringing you the good news. And it looks to me like one of those red birds. You are crying. And the Nine of Swords is also to remember right before the 10. This is the end of the cycle. We are not at the Eight of Swords anymore when you have that mental anguish. You are reaching the end of that rope. You are at the end of the rope. You're getting close to, quote unquote, the little death. The end of the difficult. And oh my God, what I'm about to tell you feels like what I've been hearing and reading a lot in the cards. Not only do I hear that in the lovely ladies' messages that I listen to, but that's what keeps coming out. The end of a difficult cycle. A lot of us, and we had Mercury in retrograde finishing, at the end of April? Was it the end of April? No, May the 14th was the end. So no more than a couple of weeks ago. So a lot of new things are happening. the energies of your current situation are very low, but there is hope, there is a light at the window. Just keep faith that this is I hate being redundant, but if the universe and the cards are giving us the same messages, because this is what's happening now. There is a definite change coming. So your current, I'm going ahead of myself. Your current energies are quite sad. You are in a mental anguish. But what I want to tell you is that there is a light outside the window. This is the end of your mental anguish. Even though this is what you are feeling right now, it is acknowledge your present reality is just definite mental anguish. What's stuck in your past influence in your present? What is past? What is stuck from your past influencing your present? What is stuck from your past influencing your present? Okay, so in your past you had a traumatic change, the tower. This was traumatic. This was difficult. This messed up your life. This makes perfect sense that you are now in a state of mental anguish, and you've been for a long time, because we're the Nine of Swords. So I see big time. You had a what's stuck in your past influencing your present is that end of a life as you knew it. You lost everything. The tower is really the destruction of all that you knew. It could have been, your job, your house, your family. It was an event that you did not expect, but with this deck, the part that really surprises me every time is that the tower usually is in most, and in the classic and in most tarot cards, is an event that we cannot control. The tower is a major arcana. It's something that the universe has programmed anyways. But in this one, look at, she's got the smile on her face, and she's got the wand on the side. Like, she looked like she participated in the destruction of that tower. So to me, the element of the past that brings you to this mental anguish here is something that you did participate in. You took action in that. You may not have been the creator of this tower moment, but you were a active pawn, active actor in this end of the situation. All that to say, for example, it's not that your house burned. The event that is putting you in a mental anguish today, and maybe why it's taking so long, is because you were an active participant in the end of the situation. Okay. So let's say it could have been a divorce, so you would have been a participant, you would have been an agent, you would have been part of it, you would have been part of the element destroying the situation. If you quit a job, that could be devastating to you because, you had to relocate for whatever reason. You would have been an active participant, okay? So that's what that means to me. But really, okay, I'm not going to try to go ahead of myself. This is what this card is saying. Okay, this is why you're stuck in this mental anguish over here. Let me go back to that spread. How your subconscious, obviously I have conscious is the word I cannot say right, and it's giving me all the words with this root here. How your subconscious is affecting your action. How is your subconscious affecting your actions? Okay, definite. Out of 5 cards, we have the Tower and we have 2 swords. Your subconscious is still in a state of suffering. The 3 of Swords. The sword is a suite of mental situations, okay? Whether it's like great thinking or bad thinking or whatever. It's all that's happening in the mind. You suffered. This tower obviously gave you a big heartbreak. This heartbreak is not leaving you. That's why you're in this mental anguish. That's what I don't want to tell you what to do. The cards will tell us, but this is what's going on. Like you're letting this heartbreak take not takes it takes the first place, take over. You are definitely, it's hard to say not too much in your head, but I want to remind you that we have forgiveness, compassion, and healing that came out with the card of Jesus. We have the, may you create peaceful harmony in your life's purpose. So definitely the universe wants you to, what the universe wants you to know is based into your deep pain and I don't want to say your soul, but your mind. Like it's that which is weighing a lot on your heart and in your mind is what this reading is about. Your subconscious is definitely heavy of pain and with pain. And I'm sorry you're going through that. We'll get to that. It's like there is so much I want to tell you that I'm trying to stick to the reading, but the cards and what I'm seeing makes me want to tell you things anyways. Look at how you have the the star as a wish, like on between these two cards. I want to tell you that it's going to be okay. Do you know, the things happen. This tower happened. We have to grow. All those events that happen to us in our lives are put on our path for us to grow, for us to learn. There is a lesson. Obviously, you have to learn. Maybe you need to forgive yourself for this, or forgive some other person and have compassion towards yourself and other people in order for you to get out of this. Have a pure heart. You know, this heart is stabbed 3 times. Could it be that there was 3 events that created that tower? Could it be that 3 events, you know, one after the other? And could it be 3 people that broke your heart, that's weighing on you? This is what anyway is affecting your actions. Apologies. You keep basing your actions. I see. Okay, your subconscious. How your subconscious is affecting your actions. Any action you take now is based on this pain. That's what you need to be. That's what you need to hear. So obviously, making decisions based on this pain is not the best way to go here. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we had a Fool or a Face, a renewing card, like a Death card or something coming out too, because it's time. Anyone basing their actions on pain only, learn to base their action out of forgiveness, gratitude, compassion, and love, and purity of heart. Okay. How your current actions are influencing your future. Okay, so that's a scary one. I'm sorry, that goes over here. See, that's funny. And there, that goes, and we're gonna, okay. How your current actions are influencing your future. So since your actions are based on your subconsciousness, I'm interested to see how your current actions are going to influence your future. 7 of Wands. Your current actions are working against you. See how you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hands pointing at you. You are alone fighting all these things coming at you. It is exhausting. If you keep on basing your actions based on your pain, this is what you're going to get. More feeling of fighting against the universe. More feeling that you're alone. More feeling that you're at the edge of the cliff. More feeling that you're not going to get out of the situation because you keep basing your actions on your pain. Hence, your future is just keeps on coming in a negative way. As long as you come from pain instead of coming from love and trust, you will keep on getting this energy towards you. I know it's difficult to come out of that. I know because it's been close to 31 years. Oh my God. That I haven't done that. I used to make decisions, prayers, and I was very young. I was in high school when I realized that praying for things to happen, be careful, I'm not talking about manifesting and sending love out there to better yourself, better your positions, better your life. I'm talking about, please God, do this for me, based on pain or anger towards someone. The universe knows what you need and not necessarily what you want. Okay? It doesn't mean, again, that you cannot work on wants. But I know it sounds as complicated as trying to understand the Trinity. But try and make it simple, okay? And this story here is very clear to me, is quite amazing how the cards are totally making sense and linking each other. But as long as you will base your decision on your pain, whatever decisions, I want to do that, but that's going to happen because that happened to me before in the past, so I'm not going to do it. Boom. First fight against yourself. I'm not going to do that because, that's what happened in the past when I did that, so boom. And so it's like you feel like you're being judged consistently by the outside, by the universe, by the people around you, as long as you base your decisions on that pain, okay? Your actions, as long as you act based on the pain that you've had, this is the result that you will get. So let's get a message from Spirit. Let's get a message from the universe. I would like it to be some kind of advice, but let's see what we can get as an extra message for this. Look at that. I love it. The sun. So there is hope, there is happiness. Oh my goodness, look at that. The sun and the moon. And look at these, how we have the same colors as Jesus and Mary. Okay, so what that tells, look at how the cat looking at itself in the moonlight water sees himself as a panther. So there is hidden things. Do you have a hidden talent, hidden truths, hidden possibilities that if you just take the time to look? And I like how you have the witch in the moon. Makes me think of E.T. I don't know why. That picture is really like E.T. flying. Elliot flying with E.T. in his basket, in front of the moon. The moon talks about trusting in your intuition, talks about hidden notions, but in this card here, because there is hidden talents and intuition, it was at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God, and we have the Three of Cups behind. Okay, in the Chariot. Okay, the sun tells me that the universe wants you to know that there is celebration ahead. Look at how this is a number 19, and then we have 17, 18, 19. There is joy, there is light. Look at how you had the sun coming out here. Trust your intuition. Trust that there is better out there, because there is that change I was talking about at the beginning of the guidance. I'm amazed by it. This sun also has, it's funny because the sun makes me think of the three ladies from the Three of Cups. And look at that. We have the Three of Cups right behind the moon. There is celebration ahead if you just trust your intuition and look at the possibilities. It looks like okay, this Chariot talks about you going for it. Oh my God, there is only good cards, excuse me, showing. Can you see? I'm sorry, I'm like pointing it out. The Chariot talks about, usually, this one is surprising me because it gives them two options. You have this way and that way. Funny how the sign is black and this sign is white, and we had the two colors here with the dark and the light colors. And you had the moon too, the celebration in the moon. Okay, so look at how you have celebration under the sun and celebration under the moon. And the dark choice, or the black arrow or the white arrow. But with, writing, this reminds me of that yin and yang card that came out in the past 2 or 3 days. It appears to me that there is some kind of decision that needs to be taken at some point. That decision, just because we have the two options and she's looking at it, but she's going on her Chariot and she's going to succeed, because the Chariot is look at that, you have the 7 number of perfection. The Chariot talks about success. The Six of Wands talks about success. And look at how we had like duplicate stuff with the success, celebration. The number 18 with Mother Mary, having that intuition and following. So stop basing your action on past pain, is what I feel like you need to know. Maybe take a leap of faith and act on make a decision based on hope. Make a decision based on love. Make a decision based on forgiveness. Make a decision based on compassion. Say yes when you feel like saying no. See what happens there. Because whatever is coming is amazing. What you needed to know was really that the dark is behind you. Darkness is behind you. I'm not even sure how else to put it, because I'm excited with what I see. Lots of good times. Good times. Yeah. This one wanted to be used when I put the cards together. So I'm going to take one card. Maybe there'll be a message that there will, maybe. There will be a message you need to hear. Just so you know, also if you fell on this reading by accident, there is no accident. So welcome. And I hope you heard what you needed to hear. I know you heard what you needed to hear. Look at that. We were talking about all the elements with Goddess Gaia here. That was at the bottom of the deck. The elements, and we have all the seasons here. So maybe this is going to take about a year for things to happen and grow. But this is all the seasons here at the back of the card. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, I like this. This is just, that mental anguish that you have because you stick in the past. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress that you've been having. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Okay, so I don't know how this is not really summarizing what I was just telling you right now to try and do. This you can't make that up. This just shuts me up. As I was, yes, this letting go. When I was putting the cards together, I saw this and I was going to take it, but with this, go with the flow makes me think of letting go, look at things from a higher perspective, makes me want to pick one of these cards. S'il vous plaît, les anges, les guides. Oops, thank you. That they just speak without. Look at how the feather. I found this feather earlier here. I left it, and it just this one. This is a reminder that your guardian angels are with you and your guides always. Let go of all limitations. You are creating a goddess through living your life. Who is she? Let go of all limitations. You are creating a goddess or a god through living your life. That just tells me about, like I was talking about your potentials with the moon, where you had the cat looking at the lake here and seeing a panther. This tells me that you have a lot more potential and power within yourself than you limit yourself with. So you have the powers of a god, you have the powers and divine energy provided to you by the universe. As long as we trust in that, we are limitless. So, like with that tower here, destroy those walls around you and allow yourself to find out which quote-unquote god you are. I think this is quite, I was talking about powerful messages tonight. I don't know how more powerful than that we can get. Okay, I would like to shorten this, for you guys, because I know you like shorten messages. Okay, I've tried to make that. S'il vous plaît. Wow, that was super quick. Self-worship. Okay, this is being redundant in a good way. I like that this is confirming everything. My hands fold as I speak to the stars, watching as the sky holds its breath. It's in stillness that I find all that I am and all of divinity within me. The self-worship talks about, again, the letting go of those limitations here. You are beautiful, you are amazing, you are limitless, you have powers that the universe gave you. We all have talents. We are the only one stopping them from allowing us to shine in this world. So learn to love yourself. This card is the card reminder of the exercise to learn to be your best friend. Learn to love yourself. If you do that, you'll be able to see things that the world around you sees. You'll be able to bring out that compassion and forgiveness and love that you are made of. The exercise was to clean your mirror, go take a shower. If you go take a shower, cleanse yourself, and make the exercise to look at yourself in the mirror and think of the person that you see as your best friend. And what advice would you tell your best friends? And start with a short conversation. I'm trying to think if I've ever done that. No, I haven't. But I don't have any, I don't think so. I don't have any doubt with the universe. Oh, very little, because I get, flabbergasted every time with the messages. But I do love the universe. So maybe I should try it though. Have this conversation with yourself, with the person you see in the mirror, to try to make him or her feel better about themselves and see all the beautiful things that there are about yourself, instead of looking at the bad things, because we, just like the dark and light, we all have good things and we all have bad things. Bring up the good things about yourself. There are some. Look for them and try to make that self feel better about themselves. Love the self you see in the mirror. Wow, 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 wow. And we have orgasm at the bottom of the deck. Again, see, same cards coming out. Thrust your body, elevate your spirit, open the gates to your renewal. Hello? How many times are the guides going to tell you the same things? Ellie, a healing message. S'il vous plaît, les anges. Whoa. Miracle. Our wings of... You saw me shuffling this. That just jumped out. That was within the past 48 hours too. Maybe it was a weekend, so Friday days. For the past 4 or 5 days. Our wings of light surround you and those you love. This current situation is governed by a higher power. The forces of love are at work. All will turn out well. Confirming your son over here. I love this. I mean, no, I love it so much. S'il vous plaît, les anges, one gratitude message for tonight. Oh, 2, okay. Share a hug. There are many ways to say I love you. And hug yourself too. Have some grace. That's been coming out too. Grace is a sign of trust in a higher power. So you are reminded to trust that everything is going to be well. It is important that you trust. I trust that everything is going to be for the best. I trust it for you. I hope everything is going to be the best for you. I'm sending you love and light and only beautiful wishes. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening. Bye-bye.